So this is where it all happens. This is where Nigerians come to wish their president dead. This is where they come to point at accusing fingers at each other. This is where they come to express their mutual hatred for one another. And then they want the country to change. Well, this is from me to you. I felt in my heart I should, lend my voice to what is going on in this country, because one of these days I'm going to be a governor of Imo State. And what I'm saying today will stand as a memorial. There is no young person in this country, and I'm very bold to say that, because the very young think the same way the old people thought many years ago that had gotten us where we are today. They still think love is a choice. They still think hate is the way. I want to say categorically that in this country we must learn to love one another. Not out of benevolence, but because it is necessary for our success. This country had independence in 1960, and since then there has been this division. Some people think if you divide this country along the lines of this hatred, along the lines of this mutual hatred, that you get peaceful nations. I make bold to say that that is not true. That until Nigerians learn to love because it is the way to go, until we choose to share opportunities because it is the way to go, until we choose to tolerate each other because it is the way to go, even if we are divided into 100 lines, we will not succeed as a people. I don't see any hope for Biafra. I'll repeat that again. Because the people that are deceived by IPOB think the moment you declare Biafra in this country, there will be peace for them. There will be no peace. I am a young person, but I'm alive when a government in Abia State pursued all people who are not from Abia State from its civil service, including people from Imo. And if you remember, Imo State was created out of Abia State. That government went in and pursued everybody that was not from Abia, including Igbo people, from his civil service. And that was not because he didn't need teachers. That was not because he didn't need doctors. That was not because he didn't need these professionals. But it was out of foolishness of heart. And that same foolishness is still at work today. That foolishness that makes you think that you hate the other person and still get the blessings of God. It does not happen. Love is the principal thing. And what you return to hate is love, not double hate. Lest you be guilty of the same crime. The same hate that had divided this country along many lines will divide every part of this country if you are to give them independence. That is the gospel truth. So what am I driving at? What I'm driving at is we must learn in this country to love, not out of benevolence, but because it is the only way we will succeed. It is the only way. There is no other way. We must learn to tolerate. We must learn not to retaliate. We must learn to endure. I know that is one thing that is no longer being taught in churches today. We are no longer taught to endure. We are taught to go for grace, to go for favor. There is nothing like perseverance anymore. We want it now, now, now. And if it's not working now, 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 you change church. That is our problem. I hope somebody connects with this message and starts thinking like a young man and not carry the horrors, the pains, the divisions of 1960 into 2017. Thank you.